like Michigan, Georgia, all of them, they hadn't even turned in 50% of the votes yet, and they were already saying, "Oh, Biden got this." They knew it because they had cheated. I'm not about to be. I'm not. To me,
I was gonna say I read from the court documents. That's what I read. I read from the court documents. I'm like, the news station got nothing to do with the court documents. And they told him like, yo, what you brought here, what you brought here is laughable.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill trying for
I can't even. I'm just saying what I saw the release from the courts when they were going forth to ask them to do a recount because
I mean you know that if there was any substantial proof, and this dude got the Supreme Court on he don't want to get the Supreme Court like 3 judges he got in. And the last one,
on his side.
The last one he rushed in.
That means nothing. The Supreme Court is neutral.
They're supposed to be neutral, right? The Supreme Court.
They neutral as hell.
But yeah, they rushed that last one in, and they him laugh. They was like, man, get out of here.
She needed to be there
until you can bring us substantial evidence that there was fraud. Then okay, you know what it was? Black people voted. Black people voted. Black people voted. Black people voted. I'm telling you what it was. It was like in Georgia. Black people voted. And you see now that they picking out everything. They doing a whole basically Jim Crow laws all over again. They had a thing in Georgia where called Souls to the Polls, where they was registering people at churches on Sundays. Nope. After that election, nope. They say, oh hell no, we can't have no more. Because they know what they're doing. There's some motherfuckers, look man, just register. You don't gotta even go. Just register and then get an absentee ballot and fill it out.
Throwing Rivers. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they are able to stop him. He does take it all the way.
You look at it across the nation. The Republicans have introduced all over the land all kind of new voting restriction laws. Because you know what the Republicans bank on? The blacks ain't gonna vote. The blacks ain't gonna vote. We got this. Back in Georgia, Stacey Abrams. Blacks ain't gonna vote. We got this. And then Stacey Abrams and all the motherfuckers down there in Georgia. T.I. got all those black people registered to vote. And I guarantee you, what they did was say, man, fill this absentee ballot out. Hell, we fill it out for you. Just sign your name here. I bet you that's what they did. But now, oh yeah, they gonna make this shit rough as hell now.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking.
I have a whole nother outlook on that.
Oh, what?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Because this is why it was being pushed so hard for, because I don't even believe that this COVID naturally happened. I believe this COVID strategically came about because they were using it to slant this election. But I just find it convenient now that the election has done, that this COVID, watch this COVID is about to disappear. It's just too much.
Like Trump. Trump says it's going to disappear day after the election. He says as soon as the election's over, it's going to disappear. It's still here. This thing ain't going nowhere. This thing going where the vaccines, Fauci said, you know, anywhere between Christmas and next year. Christmas and the fall and summer next year. That's when we'll be back to somewhat normal. I don't think we'll never be back to normal.
Everything is opening back up.
You know why? You know why I think it went back up? Because the Republicans started crying. Did you look in Australia? Have you seen Australia lately? Not one case. Because you know why? They went mandatory lockdown. So then they had a big tournament down, a tennis tournament down there recently. Just in the last couple of weeks. The big tennis tournament was down there. And they got like 5 cases. So the governor, the president of Australia told everybody, stay home for 5 days till we get this thing under control. And that's what didn't happen here. We don't have, the leadership was not there. And then even if we did have leadership here, we had way too many people. You can't tell me what to do, people. You can't, I'm not wearing a mask. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me where to go. And that's why we'll never get out of this like as quickly as we should, because there's too many, you can't tell me people. Like, if you don't want to wear a mask, fine. So do it for your fellow Americans. You so-called patriots.
I'm not doing that. And I ain't wearing no mask.
See? Then this is why we're in the boat we're in.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Because it has been proven that those masks did not stop nothing. That virus will go right through a mask.
This is where the confusion come in. They never said the mask stops it.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be breathing my own fucking carbon dioxide for pointless reasons.
If you breathe your carbon dioxide, then wouldn't you die? Or when
that is why humans shouldn't be walking around all day with a mask on, because they are partially inhaling their own carbon dioxide that they're breathing out. They're not getting the proper ventilation.
So, like today in church, we all have masks on, but I didn't see nobody pass out.
No, I didn't say you were going to pass out.
That's what you said. We going to die if we bring our own carbon dioxide.
You keep on doing that. You cannot do that on a daily basis. This is what causes lung diseases. It causes oxygen deprivation. It causes more diseases to start forming in the body. I'm not doing it. They did not have any sufficient reason for anybody to be walking around with masks on. And outside of the fact that, just because it's a law, because our stupid governor, who needs to be impeached herself, made sure that anytime we go in an establishment, we have to be forced to wear a mask. And so I just put it around my face. She's an idiot, just like Fawasi is. And now Fawasi's saying, oh, you should wear 2 or 3 masks. I don't have time for that. They're incompetent, and they really are on some bullshit. Because, first of all, you're not going to stop a spread of a virus. Okay? It's not happening. Too much of the population was exposed to it early on. Everybody has to be exposed to it at this point. There's no such thing as we're going to avoid exposure to COVID. So, what did they come up with? Oh, well, we're going to give everybody the vaccine. Well, what is the vaccine? Oh, the vaccine is exposing everyone to the COVID. Eureka! I don't have time. See, I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Okay? I know too much about viruses. I don't drink Kool-Aid. I could break down some stuff about that virus, and they get on TV and cause mass hysteria. Got people out here having asthma attacks if they see somebody without a mask, thinking that somebody's going to get them the bubonic plague. First of all, the gestation period of this virus is 14 plus days. First of all, any virus that has that long of a gestation period is not deadly. Okay? The only reason there are people that are dying from the COVID is because they have multiple comorbidities. They were already sick. And I'm not about to go through all of these channels for people that have multiple comorbidities already, because we don't do it for the influenza. And there is a massive amount of people that die from that every year.
After 7-0.
Why is that never on the news? The media is full of shit. They are. And I'm sorry. You know, I know how many deaths are in this country and what people die of every year. And the media has never been concerned about deaths before. And all they wanted to do in this instance was cause a mass hysteria. And that's how I feel.
Okay.
This is bullshit. There are people walking around here scared as hell, buying Lysol and sanitizing wipes and all that. People are friggin' panicking and flipping out. You shouldn't have to do anything different than you always have done. Get your bottle of bleach and clean your house like you've always done. The COVID is not a super virus. If it was a super virus, when it came into contact with someone, its gestation period would probably be about 2 or 3 days. There's nothing that's going to sit in your body for 14 days and take you out.
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free
if you got a good immune system.
And it worked awfully well. Got it, not just space, but plenty of
There's people that die from the common cold. Are we going to start, every time somebody get a cold, are we going to isolate them to the house?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target.
I'm curious.
In any event, it happened.
We have influenza
Not sure he made the right decision
that mutates every year.
I think if he had to do over again,
we have the rhinovirus that mutates every year. We have pneumonia, both viral and bacterial, that mutates every year and kills a very large population of the senior citizens and people with multiple comorbidities. Why are we not taking any protocols to protect people from that?
You don't think they are?
No.
You don't think they have?
No. Every flu season, I have never seen us being forced to wear masks. But they have never locked down visitations at nursing homes and prisons in flu season. Or mandate that you have to get a flu vaccine in order to travel. This is bullshit. And whatever the ulterior motive is behind it, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Because there's some ulterior motive behind all this. Nothing is ever straightforward in our country. But when I say stuff like this, people are, you a conspiracy theorist. People always say I'm a conspiracy theorist until that shit hit. And then they be like, damn, how did you know that? There's about to be a big health fallout from the vaccine. They did not give this vaccine research enough time to be giving this to the population. They are going to have a fallout.
What's the fallout going to be? Zombies? They putting chips in us? I'm getting the vaccine.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down. Turned over, gave a great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got
I said, you cannot believe everything that the news or the government says.
No, I'm asking you, what's you said it's going to be a fallout. I'm saying, what's the fallout? Because I'm getting the vaccine.
It's going to be severe health. You have to understand something. Hold on one second. This is the bathroom.
You used the bathroom.
Yeah, I had to pee.
Why you didn't tell me? You could have called me. I could have.
You know what?
On second down,
You're selfish. Yes, sir.
There's going to be a big fallout. What do you think? What do you think would happen if you contract the COVID? What do you think would happen?
If I could COVID?
Yeah, if you caught the COVID, what do you think would happen to you?
I don't know.
They tell their guys all week, you know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
I don't know.
You don't know. Then why are you taking the vaccine?
Because I'd rather be safe than sorry.
How is that being safe by having them inject the live virus in you instead of you catching it by someone sneezing on you?
Because I look at it like this. This is how I look at it. This is my personal opinion. This is how I look at it.
Things have jumped up quickly.
We put in stuff, we eat foods and stuff and put stuff in our bodies every day. We have no idea what we put in our bodies. We have no clue. And if this thing is to help us out, then I'm all for it.
Well, you're not answering my question. What's the difference? What is the difference between the virus and you catch the COVID versus them injecting the live virus in you?
Well, the scientist says.
I didn't ask you if you call a scientist.
This is all I can go on. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist, so I don't even play one on TV. Like, I play a doctor on TV. Like, when I'm on TV, I play a doctor. You know, but I can't play a scientist. That's too hard. So I have to rely on information that I'm given. So I have to do my research. Now I'm gonna sit here and watch CNN and go ooh, because CNN says so. This is what I'm going to do. No, I have to do my research and doing lots of reading. I do read a lot. I read a lot, laying in my bed at night because you're not with me. I can't rub on you. So I have to read to keep my mind occupied. So I have to read a lot of health journals and reading scientists and all this. This is my calculation. This is what I think is best for me. Every person is different. You know, if you want to get it, fine. If you're not, don't get it. Fine.
That's not what I asked. I said, what's the difference?
It's the difference in me getting it because from what I read, you build an immune. It's your immune system.
So I'm going to ask you a question, and you're a critical thinker here. So I'm going to ask you this question. Now, I want you to really think about it.
What's the difference between you getting it now in the free ball, getting it and getting it injected?
But how the hell, Cornelius, would your immune system build up an immunity to it from them injecting it in you versus your immune system building up an immunity from you contracting it? How? Make it make sense.
Again,
you are exposing yourself to it both ways. How in the hell one way can kill you and the other can't?
Because my guess is the vaccine is not the complete virus.
No.
That's what my guess. I'm not a scientist. You asking me like I'm a scientist.
Okay, but I am. And listen to me. I am trying to tell you this. If you are going to die from somebody sneezing and you catch the COVID, you are going to die from that injection. Now you can believe me or you can believe them scientists, but you gonna remember these words. There are so many people already that have took that vaccine and have died. The reason being is, number one, too many of us try to avoid death. If you are meant to die from this COVID, okay, and I'm not being funny here. No. If you're meant to die from this COVID, you're going to die from it whether you contract it out in the air or whether you're injected.
Right. Oh, yeah, I agree. That I agree.
Your best defense is to change your diet and to boost your immune system.
I agree. You know, when it's your time, when the Lord says, Cornelius, it's time for you to come home, it's time for you to come home. No matter, COVID, Rovid, and COVID. You know what I'm saying?
I just find it.
I just think
frustrating me about you. In all seriousness, is that you really are that type of person that really is so indoctrinated in the medical system and stuff. You really do believe what they tell you. I bet you that they've been running game on you. But you have never listened to me in that area. And it's one of the most frustrating experiences in the world. Because you kind of look at me like I'm a conspiracy theorist. But I'm not. I am educated. I'm just as educated as some doctors. I know what it is. But ain't no doctor about to get on TV and say, y'all slow. I mean, they're not going to do it. Just like the doctors are never going to look a cancer patient in the face and be honest enough to tell them that this chemo is going to kill you anyway. It's really not going to sustain your life or a good quality of life. But, we giving you this chemo because, we can profit really well off of it. They're not going to tell you that. Well, would they? They're not going to tell you, well, we're going to inject this COVID vaccine in you, and you might just die anyway from it, but we're going to make money off of it.
You start to get a little worried. You worry
about your team. Come on. You got to think more than that.
Well, if you was
Do some more research.
Well, if you was here with me, maybe I could think more.
I'm just being real with you.
I'm being real too.
You need to really research. You need to research your health conditions more. And I have been telling you that. Because your doctors are on bullshit with you.
You was here with me. We can address it. You can be there when I'm at the doctor's office. You can address it with the doctor at the doctor's office. I can just go, what she said.
Charles, that they say this first year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
Yeah, but you not.
Look easy, didn't he?
In all seriousness, if me and you had ended up together, hell no, you wouldn't be on no medicine. I would have been reversed that shit. All them sleeping problems. I know where that stuff come from, but you hard-headed. And you would never listen to me, and I just said, screw it. I'm not fighting for nobody for their own health.
Yeah. I know where it come from, too.
It's crazy.
You're not giving me enough looking.
Whatever.
That's what it came. If I had enough, I'd be awake.
You are a very high-risk category for this COVID. And you really need to proceed with caution.
I have been proceeding with caution.
I'm talking about even with this vaccine.
You don't think I haven't been? I haven't done nothing. I haven't gone nowhere. I think I went to the restaurant one time. No, 2 times I've been to the restaurant, and that's it. And like I was coaching Little League football. I had my mask on each time. I'm only coaching out there with a mask on. And then once that shut down, just like, we used to come out here with the key. No, we ain't having the season. No, I'm not gonna risk it for nothing. No. So I've been sitting in the house like twiddling my thumbs. Can't twiddle your titties, so I got to twiddle on something. I'm just saying too. I'm frustrated too. I've been frustrated.
In this first half as he gets it away.
He's falling for the damn banana in the tailpipe from the medical institute.
Oh man, the banana in the tailpipe, no. The only banana I want to put in your tailpipe.
Whatever. That's it. Even when they had your father in the hospital, I said it was just crazy because I'm in my hair like, Man, I could have got his stuff under control in less than 24 hours. It's crazy to look at how the medical industry exploits, especially how they treat America. It's just crazy how they treat people, and it's almost like they pimp them. This is how we're gonna just extort some money out these folk, and we're gonna prolong these issues, and it's crazy. And I don't have respect for the medical industry. I mean, they have their purpose, don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-doctor like on that level, but I really like to warn my patients, especially to proceed with caution and to have the knowledge going in the door, and not to be playing with the doctors, because the doctors will feed you a pile of horse shit.
Come home and my body's yours.
Oh my gosh, here you go.
Right, we don't want to hear that. That's next up, Jack.
Here you go. Golly.
You don't want to help too bad.
There's a few men out here that seem to think that they marrying me too. Shit. I think they marrying me.
From the 25 on second down, Rivers.
Okay.
For the football, and he's going to come down with it. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one.
I'm just
He also
saying.
picks up a first down. 40-yard line.
My fighting days are over, man.
Yes, I just feel like whoever the Lord has called me to be to help me too, that God will really reveal it. And so I am not in a position anymore. I used to be really in a position where I just wanted to be married. I had to have a husband type thing. But I'm on a different thing now. I really love the skin I'm in, number one. That's something totally different than, where I was. And I'm just really enjoying being Stephanie at this point, if that makes sense.
Yeah, oh no, I totally get it. You're reaching your potential. You're unlocking things you never thought you would unlock before.
Yeah.
Doing things.
Exactly. And so, with that being said, I'm just like I'm developing, and I really feel like I'm developing into who God is going to have me to be with. I really do. But I feel like that time has not come for God to reveal who it is yet. And so I'm keeping my options open. I am, I'm friends with people. I love it. I love people. Even the guy I tattooed his name on me, I was just like in the moment with him, and it's weird. I can't even describe that. I can't even describe our connection, but it's so weird. But it's fun. But everybody else like, I don't understand what made that guy so special. You tattooed his name on you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I just felt there was a part of me that he spoke to.
Here's Taylor.
So that was what it is. I mean,
There's just a pile of bodies there.
All I said was okay. When you told me when I seen it, I just said, who was that? Oh, okay. Ain't no big deal,
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards.
I don't know. Me and him, honestly, we are like, even when we fall out, but me and him are like best friends. But he's in a situation right now where we can't have no relationship. So We can be the best friends in the world, but, you know, we have to be in reality, too, that your situation is preventing us from actually being in a relationship.
Right.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Come on home.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for
we can have pillow talk about science and all that good stuff.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find
why is this dude going on every post? He is a stalker. Let me go ahead and block him. Hold on. I don't like no stalkers.
Me either.
And he ain't even a friend on Facebook. So he just found my stuff and started stalking. Oh, no. There you go. Block.
And the Colts add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the
weird ass Africans
in the center of the ring, or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally the haymaker to put that drive away.
At their own 25-yard line.
You said what?
I said, I got you. I don't got you messed up. Well, I don't got you. Because my head's dropping. Smiling right now.
Through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Did I ever tell you the story behind me and Richard?
Where it's a pass-first league.
Who's that? That's tattoo guy?
Yes, tattoo guy.
You see that tattoo guy?
They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Indianapolis. Maybe a good spot to take second and a yard from the 34.
I met him. I was recruited to help him with his case, right?
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards
of murder.
And that's a first down.
And
his first catch of the game
come to find out, you know, through the whole process, people were trying to get me to help him because I've helped prisoners before, help him with getting the attention of the governor and things of that nature because he didn't do it. He really didn't. And he's being rubber stamped. Come to find out, the police, there was some issues with the police, padding evidence and things of that nature. The appellate court, they decided to make his sentencing stay based on his past. I'm going to say his past. They took into consideration because he, you know, in his younger years, did a lot of stupid shit. So he had a long rap record, of course. And so when they looked at all the decisions or whatever they were going to make on it, they decided, no, they're not going to even go through the process of, you know, overturning this conviction. So it's been... This is going to be 10 years in November that he's been in jail fighting this. And so we were able to get the prosecuting attorney. She looked over his case and she decided that she wanted to re-sentence it. And so she is in the process now of deciding whether she is going to go forward and re-sentence him or offer him a plea deal. But she herself, she doesn't do, because they have prosecuting offices in Michigan that will go back and reinvestigate the case, and if they find that there was misconduct or whatever, they'll overturn it. But they don't have one in the area he was convicted in or whatever. So the only way to get it completely exonerated at this point is to either have an eyewitness come forward, which there are about 280 eyewitnesses. In this case, that's the tripped out part. Or the lieutenant governor or the governor can just overturn it based on all of the appellate information.
Right.
So this is a very interesting case.
So
And
you got a tattoo of a guy who locked up?
It's a first down and a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet.
Me and him have the greatest connection. And we are like, honestly, we are like best friends.
He'll be stopped right at midfield.
We are.
Back-to-back nice
And it may
games.
sound crazy or whatever, but me and him are literally best friends.
Well, time out. What's going to happen when Bruh Man get out?
Here's a quick throw out wide to Humphries.
What you mean?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's
Say
inside the
y'all best friends, but when you get out, Bruh Man don't want a relationship with you.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up.
Me and him have discussed things.
Man, Steph, you talking about falling for a banana tailpipe trick?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had very in-depth conversations about
Steph,
a lot of things.
I can have an in-depth conversation when I'm locked up and I know I ain't getting out. I can tell you anything you want to hear. But it's different when the shit hits the fan when I'm out.
You know what? First of all,
I'm damn serious.
I'm not lying to him about anything.
I'm not saying you were. He knows you out. He know you have a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever you got, whatever you're doing. He knows this because he knows. First of all, you're a woman, and he knows this. But what he's thinking in his head is, when I get out, that's my wife.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Colts 17-yard line.
Here's Tannehill.
Well, that's an interesting perspective.
She been with me through all this and did all this for me. When nobody else was there for me, you know. When nobody else was there for me, and I'm on my last knuckle, this, and this woman came in my life.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score.
Technically, I was recruited, but
3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can
Recruited, do it, and boot it. Doesn't matter.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts.
what?
Fourth quarter, they felt
Just think about it, Steph.
unfortunately, they couldn't get
I thought about everything.
You ain't think about that, did you?
Yes. I said me and him have had a lot of discussions.
Stuff, like I said, he gonna tell you that shit cause more likely, like, I ain't getting out, so I'm gonna tell her whatever she want to hear.
Well, what you think you telling me?
My guess is it's alright, you know, when I get out, we cool, we best friends.
That's not how the conversation's going.
Right.
He has made it abundantly clear that he wants to marry me.
So either you gonna be waiting on him or you not.
backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall.
So that's the question you're asking. Am I waiting on this dude or I'm not?
What I am going to do is help him with his case.
We ain't talking about the case. The case has nothing to do with the case has nothing to do with you're waiting or you're not.
So the Colts in possession of the
What the case got to do with you, with him?
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn
I'm
this
waiting
2 minutes away and get out of
or
here
I'm
with a
not.
victory.
You know, one thing I've learned, in all seriousness, and one thing that I won't make a mistake again with, is when I helped the last prisoner get out, and we, had all these fancy ideas about moving in together and all this other weird goofy shit because we spent so much time together. And I went on ahead and moved him in my house, and now, a month into this, we realized that we don't really like each other like that. And so, I learned the lesson from that I'm not about to just jump up and be in a relationship with nobody.
But you hopped up and got that too, my man. But you want to move him in? Come on, Steph. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? You must know who you talking
What
to.
is wrong with me getting a tattoo?
Nothing. What I'm saying is spontaneous. Spontaneous. You do things spontaneous. So he gets out, he gonna say, hey, babe. He may not say that first, but then at the wall, he gonna say, I need a place to stay.
It's our blood bond. He has one of me and I have one of him.
Oh, Steph, that's fine. I can't let that too. All I'm saying is, you talk about me falling from the tailpipe? Oh my God.
You said what?
You talk about me falling for the banana on the tailpipe?
This is not a banana tailpipe.
You worse than my ex and the motherfucking money who locked up for the rest of his life.
You said she what?
She was sending this guy money who was locked up for life.
Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a four-receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side.
If she wanted to support him, what was wrong with that?
She can't even support your damn self.
And they'll get him to the ground.
Oh, that might be a problem, but I don't feel there's nothing wrong with supporting someone that's down on their knuckles now.
Oh, Steph, ain't nothing wrong with supporting somebody who's down or out or down and need help. There's nothing. I totally agree, and I'm all for it. But there's also stipulations, or you gotta. It's common sense. And she was like hiding it at first. Like, why is you hiding this? You know how I found out one day? Listen, we was divorced, so we still kind of like messing around. Not really, but she still come over because she still come over once a week. You know. So she came on one day and used my computer and left it on. And I went in there and turned the thing on. I looked this the JPay. I'm like, what the fuck? You asking me to get money from me, but you sending this nigga money, and then this motherfucker doing life. Like, damn, you can't even get no dick. What you paying for? Like,
trying to help him. Man. What's the motivator?
Exactly. Motivate. Exactly. We're like, yeah.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
So what does she end up doing?
Here in the last quarter. Let's see
she kept him. I mean, like, we stopped messing around. I'm done. Like I'm officially, we are divorced, and I'm already like, go with you, like, done with you, but yeah. That right there don't make sense.
They spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them. Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway.
This particular man has his own money, and he still runs his business. So he ain't definitely asking me to send him my money.
22.
But see what I'm saying, his knight in shining armor, and you don't think when he gets out, he gonna say, Steph, let's get a room, me and you all night long. I've been locked up, eating my meat for the last 30 years.
That's the key to everything, because you're trying your best.
That'd be an interesting night.
See, that's all you think about.
And field position leads to that type of play calling, and whether you
yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what you just said.
How do you figure that?
I'm pretty sure that discussion came up already too.
And here come the whistles.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to go there.
Second and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And this Tennessee defense.
We're doing life in jail. You
behind the line. They're not messing.
You said what?
What you doing? Life?
Seconds left. We get a timeout call.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't gotta discuss that.
Third down and
You probably send all kind of pictures and shit.
I probably do what?
Send him all kind of pictures.
What kind of pictures? You know the damn M.Dot be censoring pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sending no pornographic pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Yeah, and they can't have drugs in jail either, but they have them.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
I think if he do a way to get some damn pussy bitches in there, he would have been saying something.
Right.
Pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
This
Yeah,
one.
they had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because
Right.
nothing came easy. Every snap
Lord have
was a
mercy.
He
major league brawl.
he probably jacking off on the phone.
Scrimmage, win downfield.
He probably what?
Be jacking off on the phone.
But to win a close one like
He
this,
can't be jacking off on no
every
phone.
team
That's
wants
a
to be
public
physical.
place.
We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those.
Right.
What are you talking about? You act like we had some type of perverted relationship or something.
No, but man doing life, and then you the only female like he had contact with, and you already talking about he already telling you he want to marry you. What else he gonna think about and dream about?
Let me tell you something. This man got plenty of women around him. I am not the only woman that's been in his life since he's been in there 10 years. All them women he was running through when he was in the world, they still be on his team.
Okay.
Shit. He come with a lot. First of all, he comes with a lot of money. And he in there. And, that's one of the things these women be trying to get off of him. Trying to see if they can keep relationships with him and shit because he got so much money. But his mother takes care. She controls his accounts. She controls almost all his accounts, and then I have an account. Because there was some investments that he had me to do with some of his money. Some real estate investments. They actually panned out very well. So. But it ain't like that. In all seriousness. Here you go. You always got something negative to say.
I got nothing negative to say. What's negative to say? I got nothing negative to say.
But we got in this really huge fight. Let me tell you why we got into this fight. I think I had talked to you and told you we got to out, but I didn't tell you what it was about, right? So, I am really turning this into a non-profit to help prisoners, right? And my goal is to actually get stabbed. But he really had a fit. As he was like, he don't want me working with male prisoners. And we actually had a real big fallout about this because I'm like, how the fuck you all of a sudden gonna say you don't want me around no male prisoners when this is how you met me in the first place? That's hypocrisy.
Yeah, and this all goes to what I'm saying. And know what this goes to? What you like motherfuckers tell you what to do. You like that shit, and this goes to what I'm saying.
You said I like when niggas tell me what to do?
Yeah, except for me.
Oh, here you go. You sound like my baby daddy.
Except for me. These weird niggas tell you what to do. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Me, it's just like.
You sound like my baby daddy. He said the same shit. He's like, let one of them niggas in jail tell you something. You'll be jamming on it.
I've been begging you to come out here or see me or see you. I've been begging to see you and yeah.
I've been busy.
Yes, dear.
Oh gosh.
My hand been busy too.
All right. Where was I? It's so crazy. I knew you was gonna have to react.
To what?
When I told you the situation.
Oh, I mean, that's you you march to your own beat, so that's fine.
So my mom, everybody like, who knows what you about to get into?
Right. I think what's gonna happen when you get out?
Well, only two things can happen. Either we get married or we go our separate ways.
Okay. You actually think you're going to walk away? Sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Girl, you was...
This man has everything in the world going for himself. Why would he?
Because you his knight in shining armor. You don't see this?
Like I'm a savior or something? Come
Yes. On. Yes. You got him right. You got him out of jail. You talked dirty to him. You got him all right. He already told you when he get out, y'all get married.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on, Steph. I can't even get a visit. This nigga in jail calling shots.
He calling shots on what? What he calling shots on?
You asked me to get tattooed. I got a tattoo. You said let's get tattooed. I would say okay.
You ain't never been interested. This is one thing that annoyed me about you. You never just put it all out there for me. You know, and I always was wondering where I was with you.
Steph, we done had this conversation before. How can you put it all out there when you ain't putting it all out there either?
Well, I ain't have to put it out. I mean, I told him I was living with my baby daddy at the time when I first started working with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't give a fuck.
Exactly. Cause actually why?
He was determined to have me. He always had.
Right, he locked up. It doesn't matter if he locked up. It doesn't matter who you living with. Shit, he can't come see you. It ain't like he can say I'm rolling up. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
I know what I'm saying. You never put it out there. I mean, regardless of whether I did or not, you should have still put it out there. That would have motivated me. I'm trying to tell you, it would have.
Okay. Yes, dear.
I just always wanted like this crazy, wild, passionate thing. You know, with no limits. Love has no limits.
No.
You know?
No.
And I never said if he got out, I wouldn't marry him. But who knows? Like I told him, we have to actually be around each other to know
you giving him, but you throwing him, you giving him hope. And the more hope you give him, the worse he's gonna get when he get out.
Well, hope deferred makes the heart sick.
Okay. All right.
What am I supposed to do?
Tell him this is a business arrangement only.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we didn't pass that point.
Right. Right.
Yeah, at this point in the game, that conversation would be stupid.
Yeah, because you know what? You already been past the point of no return.
Yeah, I did all kind of shit.
Right. Right.
Yeah. You already know me.
Right. You bites the boy panties and everything.
You said what?
Send the boy panties and everything.
I been what?
Send him some panties and everything.
I sent him some panties?
Yeah.
I don't want to send him some pictures, though.
But you told me you couldn't send them pictures.
They don't let no pussy pictures come up in there. But I have modeling pictures I took.
Right.
Some pretty pictures.
Right. Guarantee you, they got splooge all over them now.
Yeah, Tia is a freaky bitch.
See?
Yes. And her ass always getting me in some.
Who? Tia? Still ain't matter. Been dying to meet her.
Huh?
I've been dying to meet her.
Oh my God.
Everybody done met her, except for me.
They know everybody that met Tia. There's very few people that's met Tia. Very few.
Right.
But the ones that have met her crazy as hell.
Okay.
I don't think you want to meet her.
Why not?
Because I think she drives people crazy.
Mm-mm.
I do.
Mm-mm. I do want to meet her.
Why? So she can leave a hole in your heart forever. That's what I get told about. That's what I get told about my son's father.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And then he's stupid. I had to block his stupid ass brother. That fool was stalking me.
But yeah. I just want to meet her and show her that. Just to meet her, because I heard so much about her. You know how you hear so much about somebody, you want to meet them. Then also, you know, to show her that, you know, there are people on her level. You know what I'm saying?
My friend's just gonna ask me today. Come up. He said, "Do you work at a phone sex line?" I said, "Why the fuck would you ask me some shit like that?"
Mm-hmm.
My phone is tripping. All right, let me go get in this bathtub. I'll call you back.
Oh, man. See? There you go.
Want me to send you pictures?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. Sleep.
Well, playing here.
Yeah, I dozed off on the couch. I done miss Shameless, and I done miss everything. Wrestling, Shameless. I am back on.
Oh, better.
Pick it up.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me today at all, actually. It's going good today.